Welcome to another episode of Tackle Tuesday, where we tackle your health and fitness questions. Today, we're going to be talking about something that affects everybody, and this is the all or nothing mentality. You know what it is, it happens to us all. You're eating maybe 2 days, 3 days healthy, everything's going great, then something comes up and we slip and everything falls down the drain.
And it happens with workouts too. It's anytime that we're putting too much pressure on ourselves to do things perfectly and we don't have backup plans or wiggle room in that plan, we're setting ourselves up for not succeeding. And so when we're thinking about trying to identify all or nothing thinking patterns, it's really helpful if we can kind of stop for a second and look when we're feeling that way about what our goal is. And we can stop and say, does what I'm doing right now serve me in meeting my goal? If I, throw it all away because I had, one cookie, is that going to get me to my goal over the next 6 months, or is that going to throw me off track and kind of get me spiraling out of control? So it's really helpful in those moments because they're kind of emotion driven. Oftentimes we feel like we've messed up, or we feel like we've wrecked our plan, or we didn't meet our goals, or we've undone something. And for the vast majority of the time, metabolically that's not the case. We haven't actually done anything to our system to put on any kind of fat or to ruin our efforts in any way, but it's the thought that we have that sends us spiraling, and that's what gets us in trouble. So there's a lot of things you can do to kind of help combat that, but just knowing that it's kind of an inherent thought process that comes up really frequently when we're trying to lose weight, because of the fact that we're putting so much pressure on ourselves to do so many things so perfectly all at the same time. That having that awareness of whether or not you're doing it, and then you can start to kind of intervene on the thought patterns.
Yeah, and exactly. Just to hammer the point home, you don't have to be perfect. If you slip up every now and then and don't binge, those little slip ups in the end will mean absolutely nothing. Okay, so we have to have we have to live our lives, not be super hard on ourselves, but make healthy choices and know that when we do slip, not to be, thinking that everything's over. So that is another episode of Tackle Tuesday. Please let us know if you guys have any questions, concerns, anything health and fitness related. We love to answer your questions. And as always, go be great. No excuses.